I'm Captain Robert Doyle with 1st of the 509th Parachute Infantry Regiment. We were able to attend a lot of events. We were at Leamore Woods, and we're actually hosting this event, Tim's Orchard, commemorating Lieutenant Colonel Charles Timms and his actions here, approximately 200 yards just down the road. His CP was actually established here, and his actions that day led to the liberation of Amfreville. My favorite part of attending D-Day 75 has to be interacting with the veterans who were here that day and living vicariously through them. And the stories that they've told is amazing to hear the struggles that they had to deal with. Well, 75 years ago, those men and women of the Allied forces laid the groundwork for what we do today. And just being a part of it and celebrating it with them, we're truly blessed to be a part of it, and honored to be celebrating their actions and everybody's actions that day.
I'm Sergeant First Class Jared Choate, Able Company, 1st Battalion, 509th Infantry. We've been to Omaha Beach, the 29th ID Memorial. That was a very humbling experience. We've been to Utah Beach. We've been to Point du Hoc. And we've also been to the Maisie Batteries. It's really an honor to be able to come here and pay homage to the sacrifices that a generation made. And they really laid the groundwork for everything that we stand for today.
I am Staff Sergeant Sinicropi, first name Joseph, and I'm with Pathfinder Company in the 1st of the 509th. My favorite part so far has been the morning of the 6th, where we were able to go and watch the sun come up at about the time that they would have been landing on the beaches at Omaha Beach. It was very honoring to, one, be on the same beach as them, and it was made us very stoic, especially being there at the same time on the same day during the commemorative ceremony for the 29th ID.
Sergeant First Class Ivan Creston. I'm from 1st Battalion, 509th Infantry Geronimo at Fort Polk, Louisiana.
75th anniversary.
It means a lot. It means a lot to me and my family to be here. So on my dad's side, we come from Europe, mainly Czechoslovakia, now Czech Republic. And my grandfather saw all this happen, and my grandmother, you know, witnessed the atrocities and the tyranny and the oppression from Germany and the Nazi occupation throughout Europe. And so their stories from me to me when I was a young child, and being able to see those with my own eyes has been awesome, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I was going to say, where were they supposed to be?
Déjà un petit coup de chiffon, légèrement, très légèrement humide.
Today we will recount just a moment an incredible story that defines our nations from 75 years ago, but also defines what our two nations are today. The desire to fight for security, to fight for liberty and democracy. This was demonstrated here at the Orchard so many years ago and remains true today. Lieutenant Colonel Charles Timms, commander of the 2nd Battalion, 507th Parachute Infantry Regiment, 82nd Airborne Division, led the battle on this very orchard 75 years ago tomorrow. He and his men dug into the ground here in defensive positions to repulse the much larger German forces opposing them. This was a monument for leadership and courage. Despite being outnumbered and outgunned, Lieutenant Colonel Timms and his soldiers displayed incredible courage and selfless sacrifice throughout the days to take and hold this critical ground from German counterattacks. We recognize the sacrifices from those from yesterday's battles as a means to show us what the future can hold. The French and Americans today fight around the world, side by side, to protect freedom, dignity, and respect.
Je voulais vous informer que le parachutage qui était prévu